Welcome back to LOS Champs action. We've got Rocket League here for all of you, and if you guys haven't seen earlier today, we saw some 1v1 series greats. We had Long Beach Hooligans taking on Storm Racing Esports earlier today, about 2 hours ago. Storm Racing Esports, specifically Hardpoint, I should mention, that's the player who was playing, winning that match 4-1. To give Storm Racing Esports a championship victory. Now, here tonight, we've got another Storm Racing Esports player in SRE Axe's Captain DRC, taking on the Stinging Shark of Infamous Thieves. A best of 7 series coming up. It's gonna be a good one here. Alright then. Got a good match coming up here again. It's Storm Racing Esports back on again for another 1v1 match. We're going to make it 2 championships. It's 2 championship wins today. On the other side, Alyssa B of Infamous Thieves, playing on the team known as the Stinging Shark. So we take a look at how these teams have done already. This is our playoff bracket for Tier 9. By the way, if you don't know what Tier 9 is, the MMR level for that, I believe, let me check, it is... I should know this. I really don't. I don't have the right page pulled up. But again, that MR level, I believe it's... I think it's high diamond and below. Could be wrong. Oh, and dear, 1 second, everybody. I gotta make sure actually the server's up. The server's not up. Poor players are like telling me that they can't join. And I realized I don't actually have the server up, so 1 second, everybody. SRE Axe. There we go, Stinging Shark, SRE Axe. There we go. Now it's up. There we go, this is again our playoff bracket. We got some incredible action tonight. If we take a look at what at MMR level 2 Tier 9, it is 749 MR and below. 749 is Platinum 2, so that is... Is it? No, it's not. It's Platinum. It's around Platinum 2, Platinum 3, and below. So actually, this 1v1 rank is around that high Platinum range. They're probably closing it on Diamond, though. Thank you, Oscar, in chat, by the way. At the same time, we had the right idea there. My apologies, it is not high Diamond. It's high... You know what? You know why? Because Captain told me it was high Diamond earlier today. I think that was his 2's rank, so I could be... So I was very much wrong, although these players are very good. These players remain on that high Platinum range. It's going to be a fun matchup here tonight. Is again, SRE Axe coming into this tournament as that 4th seed was able to sweep Ignition Panther, then tied the 4th win over Hello It's Me in the semifinals for Stinging Shark. It was a 4-0 sweep over the Bloody Stumps, who we saw her beat actually in the regular season. Now a best of 7, the grand finals. These two were expected to actually meet each other back in week 5 of the regular season. That never happened though, due to a forfeit from the Stinging Shark of Alyssa B. So they get their match eventually, obviously. It comes now in the grand finals, so for these players, they did not meet each other in the regular season. At least it doesn't look like they have, and now they come into the grand finals under a good deal of pressure for a trophy on the line. Infamous Thieves and Storm Racing Esports, again, not very big organizations, so every championship they can get to, every championship they can win, matters a whole lot to them. These are not massive organizations, although Storm Racing does have a lot of 1v1 talent. I mean, this is a match with Stinging Shark of Alyssa B, who is the favorite, but I would not at all doubt the abilities of Captain DRC as we get into our series here in just a moment. SRE Axe taking on the Stinging Shark. 1 best of 7 series, 1 championship. Standing in the way for both these players. One of the things you're going to be seeing a lot of, at least I know for Alyssa B, since we have seen her already on the stream a lot before, is that she is a demo-heavy player who loves to play defense. Unfortunately, in this grand finals, not an easy thing to do to play defense. And she's already not doing a good... She's already doing an interesting job. I don't know if I would consider that a good start or not. I was able to get the save, but it nearly went in her own net. And she'll have to play back again. Captain DRC just waiting. Oh, he's playing the patient game. That shot going just wide, but I Love this patience from him. As a miss from Alyssa B. That's going to be an open net. Captain DRC should be goal 1. It will be. As he... Oh, he missed it! Oh, he missed the open net. I don't know what's happening here. Who's going to score? Nobody can find the net. Alyssa now. Oh, she shot it wide as well. I don't know what this is. The nerves are getting to these players. Did not think we were going to get off to this kind of a start. As now Captain DRC blocked on the goal line by Alyssa. As we've had 2 open net misses already. How many more do we get here? Is Alyssa went for the booster. I don't know if I like that decision because there's a whole mid boost waiting. Yeah, I don't know if I like that decision from Alyssa B. Completely gave Captain DRC an open net. I don't know why she didn't turn around and go for the mid boost there, but it would have been the much better decision to do that. Instead, she must not have thought he had that control. I mean, you just don't go and take that boost without thinking your opponent doesn't have the ball. A strange choice there. That's going to be proving to be costly. Captain DRC right now doing well to keep things slow, to keep things really controlled. As that shot again wide, he's getting great opportunities. He's just not scoring on them. But you would expect a lot more of those. He will find the nets more often than not. As now he'll go out again. That touch though, very, very heavy. Alyssa not even facing towards him there. She'll be fortunate that that shot is wide. Oh, as now he's just giving it away. Alyssa facing the wrong direction. Unable to get that shot going, although it was an open net. And SRE Axe. It's not an easy pop-up. He's gonna have to get up to this quickly. Missed on it completely. Alyssa will recover, but easy way to get a shot on this position. She will force it way through. Oh, she's taking it. It may not come pretty. I don't think Alyssa B is going to be complaining too much. She's had a tough time in Game 1 getting shots. That is her first so far. A very slow start for the favorite in this match. But an important goal to take at this time is now the game is all tied up. My biggest concern right now, though, is going to be Captain DRC's shooting. He should be able to hit the net, but he's been missing a lot so far. And Alyssa, another open net to take. Really taking her time on that one, though. Could have just gone for it. Again, it just feels like the nerves getting the better of her. Those are somewhat simple plays that she usually doesn't make too many mistakes on. And you don't want to make mistakes. You can't afford to make mistakes in the grand finals. And she'll go again. That pop doesn't really go anywhere. Captain DRC, again, he's playing a much more patient style as Alyssa, letting him have a lot of space. He doesn't have boost, so it is not an easy position to work with. He does have a solo play to go for, or at least I thought he would. That setup won't help him. Alyssa should be able to challenge this. Now off the back wall. Unable to get that touch, though. And it's an open net for Storm Racing Esports. Alyssa did the right thing there to really get in the way of him, but missing off the back wall and just a bit too slow to challenge. And again, what I like about Axe so far this game is, or Captain DRC I should really say, is that he's been far more willing to be aggressive, to take those shots. Many players actually get nervous against Alyssa because her defense is quite strong, but with enough shooting opportunities, you can beat her, although that is an amazing follow-up. And Alyssa B tying this one up right off the kickoff. It has been anything but pretty, but shooting has been accurate. The only thing she needs to do is just get more shots. If she can get more opportunities, she can really get in the face of Storm Racing Esports. She really has an opportunity to take over, but that is easier said than done. In the grand finals, as she doesn't challenge him in time, and that's one of the big issues with Alyssa B's defensive playstyle. She's very, very one-dimensional on her challenges. They don't often bite her, but with how Captain DRC's been playing, he's been paying attention. Even though they never played in the regular season, you can tell he's done his homework. He's watched replays. At least it feels like he's watched replays. Because what he's playing is absolutely the way you counter that defensive playstyle. About taking your time and giving yourself all that space you need as another shot in. And Alyssa B's defense starting to show its weakness. One of the reasons why you don't go for that playstyle, there's a lot of reasons why players like to go for shadow defense. It doesn't give that as much space. You know, Alyssa B's defensive style very different in that sense. She likes to make those saves, but you sit back that far, you give up a whole lot of room to work with. And players who do know how to shoot are going to eat that up. Captain DRC has had 10 shots so far this game. Hasn't been exactly the most accurate, but when he has his opportunities, he's not missing. And Alyssa B meeting a player who definitely is her match. You have to think going into game 2 for Alyssa B, one of the biggest things I want to see her adjust to is that defense. I mean, it's what she's known for, but I want to see a much closer defense, one that doesn't give up nearly as much space. But a lot of what she's doing is she's waiting for his chances. She often, waits for players because she knows at this level, most shots are not going to be on target. But Captain DRC, proving that he might be a bit different than the norm, as this is going to be yet another goal for him. Again, Alyssa B just not doing well to stay close to him. And what I really want to see again from Alyssa B going into game 2 is to stay a lot closer. You stay in the face of Captain DRC, because when you sit back that far, there's like Captain DRC with the way he's playing, he's gonna, again, eat that up. That playstyle is very beatable from Alyssa, so long as you're willing to play a little bit more patient. As Alyssa now, I don't know if that early jump was a good idea, but she does get around him there on the beat. It's an open net to look at. She's had issues with this already tonight, and she does once again. Maybe it's nerves, maybe it's just the lack of coordination. It is game 1. Often you see players come in looking a little weaker than what they usually are. I mean, it is the grand finals. As Alyssa, oh, it's another open net miss. This game has only gotten worse for her, it feels like. It's been bad on offense. It's not been great on defense either. And Captain DRC has been the far better player in game 1. What I want, and as I said already, for game 2, I want to see Alyssa play a lot closer. So far, her very passive playstyle is one that isn't going to work against Captain DRC. If she can just stay a little close to Captain DRC, really put the pressure on him. He's shown weaknesses. He has definitely shown cracks. But his offense is far too strong to give that kind of space to. As we go into game number 2. Captain DRC proving that he's got a counter. And he's been doing his homework here against Alyssa B. That means we're now into game 2 where, this is where players have got to start making those adjustments. Alyssa. Oh, almost an accurate first shot. Missed by Captain DRC! And that's a lead for her. 9 seconds in. I love this. She's already getting more aggressive, although that was an aggressive challenge, even for my liking, but Captain DRC unable to get the touch on it. Alyssa counters, and it's a lead for the infamous Thieves player. As Captain DRC, oh, a very, very quick rotation. Alyssa was not ready for it. Was gonna challenge immediately on that play as well. She turned a full 180 on that. Captain DRC went for back post. Alyssa just wasn't ready for that shot. As that's a bad kickoff as well. Captain DRC, I thought he missed there for a second, but he'll take the lead right off the kickoff. He's winning on those kickoffs a lot as well. That's something you don't want to lose once you gain it. Captain DRC is going to really work hard to make sure he has the advantage off that face-off. The more times you win off of there, the more chances you get that first shot, and you can often score quickly off it too. As Alyssa, that was a big opportunity to not take, as Captain DRC is going to counter, and Alyssa, once you miss your chance, you're not going to get it back. Captain DRC has been preparing for this moment. And for Alyssa, That kickoff shot needed to go in. Inaccuracy plaguing the Stinging Shark. As Captain DRC with another kickoff win, and you can tell he's going for those double flip kickoffs. He's going to win almost every single time because Alyssa B is going for a delay kickoff instead. Captain DRC is going to beat her to this kickoff almost every single time with that. And as I said, adjustments are going to speak wonders in this series. What adjustments are we going to see? Well, that corner kickoff going in Alyssa B's favor. Now it's about taking full advantage of this space. She's had very few chances to actually score. Unfortunately, that will not be one. As Captain DRC will take his own chance on offense, but Alyssa challenging a little bit faster now. And Captain DRC having more issues challenging. Alyssa goes again, staying right in his face, but maybe a little too close here in the corner. She does not have boost. You better hope Captain DRC doesn't turn this one around quickly. To the corner, now to the net. He won't be able to score this one. He doesn't even get the boost. He's going to go all the way back. As Alyssa searches for offense. Not able to get the bump though. Alyssa using all of her boost on that play. Very, very wasteful, and now she's going to net again. And that's where Captain DRC can score. Alyssa B still on no boost, actually. She will pick up that full boost from the side walls now. Captain DRC gets the second touch. Not on, though. Oh, but that should have been in. It was a wide open net for him. As Alyssa's going to counter it. And that's what happens when you don't take your shot. And it was wide open for Captain DRC. He's going to be kicking himself. It should be 5-1. Instead, it is 4-2. And, well, for Captain DRC, I don't think he's worrying just yet. He still has a multi-goal lead, and Alyssa B has struggled as she just missed that one. That is going to hurt. Because that was not at all any pressure from Captain DRC. He just shot it to the back wall. And again, Alyssa, whatever it is, it's those playoff jitters. Those grand final jitters really getting to her because she's making a lot of strange mistakes. And Captain DRC has been doing well at countering those. It's now Alyssa. That is not a touch she wanted. It's going to be a free clear for Captain DRC. And that is a good bounce too. Should be able to shoot on this. Alyssa's not going to be there. But he missed just wide and going to take this one all the way back. Alyssa. Only half the game left to go for her. She's only had 2 goals so far, and she goes all in on that one. It was about as one-sided, one-dimensional as it could have been, and Captain DRC makes it 6. As Alyssa went all in on that challenge, but from her own back corner, it was very clear she was going to go for it. And again, Captain DRC with his very slow, methodical approach. If you are not able to hide what you're doing, you're not able to make him make mistakes, he has control, and when you have control at this level, there's a huge advantage with that. Is what a bump there, Alyssa B. She's going to be bumped out herself, but does prevent Captain DRC from getting the goal, at least for now. And she'll go in again. This time in the back corner. And she has a chance there, but Captain DRC still on boost. Picks up the other corner. Alyssa back first, but that touch straight to Captain DRC. Will be bumped out again. Alyssa running low here on resources, and she's hit this ball to the back corner, and she wasn't prepared for the bounce. We'll get back in time, but speaking of it, is running out for her. She's got to be willing to take those chances now. Here she goes, but once again, a little too obvious what she's doing. Captain DRC will score again. Again, Alyssa just not finding that creativity. She's making small adjustments, but it's still not enough. And Captain DRC, he's proving he is in a league of his own right now when it comes to this match. One player's living up to the moment, the other struggling to make those adjustments as Captain DRC is going to make another one. And he's just going to keep the goals coming, really make sure that this one is well and truthfully his. Again, Alyssa B needs to make those adjustments. You can tell she's doing a little bit better chasing him around, but even then, it's still just not enough, as that offense from Alyssa hasn't really been creative enough. It's been a bit too one-dimensional, a bit too obvious, I think, what she's been doing. And Captain DRC's been playing a much more methodical game. He's just waiting. He's waiting for her to make her move, and when she does, he's scoring on it. That's one of the things that can be a real issue at this level, is finding that way to be mechanical, to make those slight adjustments, to really, make your opponent second guess what you're going for. So often at this level, there's players, a lot of times at this level, have one or two things that they can be really good at. Pretty tough to mix in more than that amount, though. It is at a rank level that is one where it's very tough to navigate away from those weaknesses. As Captain DRC, he just keeps scoring. And now he's hit double-digit goals. I mean, Alyssa B is already going to be losing this game. Now it's just about how badly is she going to lose it. Captain DRC trying to add as many as he can. Earlier today we saw a goal differential of plus 12 from Hardpoint, the other SRE player that won today. We're getting a little bit closer to that number, that goal differential. Right now it's plus 9 for Captain DRC, but 36 seconds to go. I think he's trying to match his Storm Racing Esports brother. As he's got another kickoff here. This time he's delayed it. Alyssa B wasn't ready for that. Captain DRC making the kickoff adjustment, although he didn't really have to. It still works. And now he's hit a 10-goal difference. As if things could only get worse. Alyssa B going for the boost. That should have been a chance for the shoot. Instead, she gave it away to Captain DRC. I'm surprised he didn't score on that chance. He's been very accurate so far. Alyssa B, that was a great opportunity to shoot. He just wasn't comfortable in catching the ball, but at this level, that is going to be able to really take you far away, as now she looks for the shot. Unable to hit. Captain DRC will be able to turn this in for a goal differential of plus 11. There's 2 seconds remaining. I don't see Captain DRC scoring again, but a plus 11 goal differential is incredibly impressive. I don't think he'll be complaining, as he's up by 2 here. Axe, Storm Racing Esports Axe, 2 games away from a championship win. And for Alyssa B, once again, just meeting a player who is, right now, far better than her. Again, a lot of the big issues I saw for Alyssa B in this game is just being a bit too one-dimensional, a bit too obvious on her play. And again, what I love from Captain DRC is the fact that he takes so much time in his play. Most of his goals are just coming from taking advantage of openings, of mistakes. That means we've gone to game number 3. Captain DRC didn't take a screenshot for game 1. You can always take a screenshot of the stream. I think it would work anyways. I also have replays saved, so if you want to take the replays, I can give them to you. As we go to game number 3. Captain DRC. Man, he has been... Oh, he just takes another one off the kickoff. 9 seconds in. As Oscar is telling me... Alyssa has COVID? Oh, dear. Oh, I feel bad for her now. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, no. Oh, I hope that isn't having too much of an effect on her gameplay. Because if it is, that sucks. Oh, my goodness. I can't imagine. I've had COVID before. probably one of the worst things that ever happened to me. It is not a fun feeling. You feel sick to your stomach all the time. I hope that's not having too much of an effect on our gameplay. Because, my goodness, this is like the worst time to have that. As Captain Duracell will take another one off the kickoff, 15 seconds in. As, oh man, I feel so bad for her if she is like struggling because of COVID. That really sucks. Never really how you want to end a season. Although who knows, we've seen sick games before. We've seen players perform well under the pressure when they're sick. But it's not a position you really want to be in. There's a reason why people are impressed whenever players do well when they have the flu. But nonetheless, you gotta play with those conditions. It sucks. It's not great, but you have to play with the cards you have. It's one of the things about esports. As Leopard asking, would we be willing to stream another match tonight? I would not. I unfortunately don't have the time to, Leopard. I'd love to, but if we want to, we could do it on a different day. I'd be willing to do it on a different day, Leopard. As Alyssa B, I didn't even know she had COVID. That sucks. I feel so bad for her if that's the case, because I know how bad that is. As just another goal for Captain Duracell. That's a beautiful dunk, though. And man, I really hope that COVID isn't making this match like painful for her. Because if it is, my condolences. That sucks. I don't want that to happen to people. I don't want people to like. I don't like that happening to people. That is really not fun. But credit where credit's due. She is keeping up. She's playing under the weather, which is, I mean, I'm gonna say it, not easy. That's not something I like to do. It's not something I would ever want to do. I don't envy her position. Unfortunately, though, Axe is already up by 6. And this series has not shown signs of turning around. But there are, again, weaknesses that I have seen from Captain Duracell. I think one of those big weaknesses for him has been the fact that he didn't play in the semifinals. If you can really, he has not had that kind of pressure at the semifinals. He had the pressure of the quarterfinals, but it's a whole different matchup. That was his first round. It's a very nerve-wracking time. Alyssa had to play in the semifinals, dominated in it too. She swept that match. So if she can get some sort of momentum going, I could see that carrying through. Captain Duracell might really struggle under that pressure. As he'll try to take it again. Alyssa B waiting in net, but it's Captain Duracell waiting, still waiting, looking for the chip around, but Alyssa B with the block, and that's gonna be a missed net. Oh, she missed her second shot too. And you can just tell from that car language, she's not very happy about that one. But she will get the block. What a save. Oh, she's got back just in time. And now she'll go for net. Takes the chip. She's got one back. And the stinging shark. Finding a goal in return. As Captain Duracell just playing ping pong with that back wall. He's gonna take another one here. 7-1. The goals don't stop coming. Is Captain Duracell looking to be the player of the match? And now Alyssa, not even going for the kickoff. It's gonna be a fake here. He might just wait for time. He won't. He's gonna take this one off the kickoff. He's going all the way back. Alyssa trying to fake kickoff, but it absolutely doesn't work. And again, Captain Duracell, methodical, collected. I mean, he's just playing perfectly right now. As I had people in chat saying she's a trooper. Yeah, I don't blame her. She's really, again, with this being a COVID match, I don't envy her position. I feel so bad for all the criticism I've made earlier. Because I've known her actually for a while. I used to be on her old org, known as Uncaged Gaming. She's an amazing person, but Man, I can't believe she's playing under, like, that kind of, under that sickness. Even playing at all under COVID, that's not fun. Especially in ones, we gotta really put your mind to it. I know for me, at least one of the biggest issues I had on COVID, when I had COVID, was brain fog. If she has that kind of brain fog right now, my goodness, I'm impressed. As no one wants to go for the kickoff right now. Captain DRC, though, gonna get double digits. See, he's gonna do just that. He is ruthless right now. As he'll keep the goals. And for Captain DRC, I know if he's listening in, I'm sure he's listening in. I know he likes to listen into these matches. He probably can hear exactly everything that we're talking about right now. And for that, I'm sure he definitely feels pity. I mean, man, this is not the kind of match you ever want to see someone's season end on. We've seen Alyssa before. We know what she can do. Unfortunately for her, sometimes life just isn't fair about that kind of stuff, and unfortunately, you have to play with that. It's the truthful realities of competition. Captain DRC, we've been bumped out of that one. Won't be able to make it number 11, but he is staying close. I think he just wants this game to end at this point. He's up by 9. He has no real reason to score anymore. I think he just wants to go to game 4 and end off this match. And take match point with it, although he does miss that shot. Alyssa, it will recover, but maybe there's a chance for her to score back. Alyssa gonna get to the ball in time. She's got the shot too. Captain DRC, oh, off his own back post. Alyssa went all in for that chance. It did not pay off, and Captain DRC on the counterattack will Doomsy dish it in. And Captain DRC gonna make it a 10-goal difference. With it being a best of 7, this will give him quadruple match point. At this point, it's just about seeing if he can hit 2,000 points. Maybe that 12-goal differential we saw Hardpoint hit earlier against Husik. "52 seconds left, but Captain DRC at this point has locked in Game 3, one away from a sweep as Alyssa B gets the demo. Maybe a chance to take a goal late, something positive at the end of this game. Captain DRC won't let her. As he'll go upfield, will roll off the back wall. Alyssa will not get to it in time, and Captain DRC now makes it a 12-goal difference. With 28 seconds to go, only one goal away from surpassing the goal difference that we saw Hardpoint have earlier. And this match as well, Captain DRC has been the far stronger players. He's going to make sure that is going to be a goal difference of plus 13. Time is running low. And Captain DRC, well, I think this scoreline speaks for itself. Ten seconds left. And at this point, I don't really have much else to say. 15 goals to 1. I think that says it all right now. Captain DRC in full control of the series at this point. And as soon as this game will reach its conclusion, we're going to be seeing Captain DRC head to match point. A 14 goal difference. And we have been called here. There is a tech pause happening right now. So we'll give these players a little bit. We did just get a call for a tech pause here. As we are going to take a little bit of time in between here while we do sort out that tech issue. Well, Captain DRC over 2,200 points, a 14 goal difference. He's only one away now from making it 2 championships for Storm Racing Esports tonight. And they won earlier with Hardpoint in a 4-1 series in Tier 6. Now in Tier 9. It is Captain DRC, who is only 1 game away. We are going to take just a little bit of time. Here again, we are getting that tech pause. So we're going to give these players just a little bit of time to settle things out. And while we do wait on that tech pause, it's a big deal for Alyssa B. She gets a good amount of time now to wait into Game 4. What do we see her bring to this match? At this point, gotta see a slight difference here. Is there a prize for having the best goal differential? There is not, but it's a fun little rivalry now because we have 2 Storm Racing Esports players battling each other for that one. Captain DRC has proven, though, he'll be winning that battle for plus 14 goal differential compared to the best that we saw from Hardpoint, which was plus 12. So we'll wait a little bit here, hopefully get these players back in for game number 4. So while we do wait just a little bit here, I will just talk about just how important this tier is. I mean, it's tier 9, it's the lowest division, but I mean, it's going to be, I mean, at this point, again, we're going to be waiting on these tech pauses. We'll hopefully get things sorted out soon here, but Captain DRC has been playing lockdown so far, only 1 away from taking this championship. Again, take a look at our schedule earlier today. We did see Hardpoint of Storm Racing Esports winning against the Long Beach Hooligans 4-1. Now SRE Axe can make it a 3rd straight sweep, actually, this bracket. He has technically swept both of his matches already. I mean, the first round being the only one he played against Ignition Panther, otherwise known as Oscar Panther, who actually is in chat, so shout out to you, Oscar. And having that 4-4 win over Hello, It's Me. And of course now against the Stinging Shark herself, as again, we'll wait on those on the call for these players to join back in. Again, while we do wait on that, again, hope all of you are, again, enjoying your night. Thank you all so much for joining this stream. I guess while I'm at that, I must again shine a light on the fact that Alyssa B's playing under the weather. This is seriously, I don't know why I have to keep saying it. I'm thoroughly impressed that she's playing under the weather, because that's very, very tough to do. I couldn't do this, and yet she is doing it here in the grand finals. So credit to her to where it comes. I feel so bad because I was so critical of her in game 1 as well. I feel so bad as well because I didn't know. I mean, she actually had COVID. Again, just knowing that, again, it's so often when players are not having good days, you always need to look at kind of the circumstances around it. It's so tough to do that, you know, because you get to see, and especially in this position, where you don't get to see so many of the other players that you cast it for. So again, I truly apologize for that. I hope I don't want to sound mean, that's for sure. Here for Alyssa, again, I applaud her for actually showing up to this match. But of course, it's not over just yet. We're gonna wait on the game 4 as we are again trying to sort out these this pause here. Again, we'll wait around for us to get game 4 started. I apologize for this long delay, but again, with tech issues, you never really know sometimes how long these are going to take. As here we go into game number 4. The tech pause has been sorted out, so apologies there. We're back in to this series. It is Captain DRC, who is 1 game away from being Tier 9 champion. And Alyssa B was just trying to stay alive at this point. And a decent delay there, but again, the tech pause and the tech issue has been sorted out with. Alyssa B trying to find that early lead. She will challenge aggressively. Trying to stay as involved as she can, but Captain DRC has her beat here. It's an open net. He's not missed it. He just got enough on it at the end there to put it in. And he has struck first on match point. Quick to it as well as Alyssa B just took a little too long to actually get to that challenge in time, but just a little bit too direct, so a little bit too far away, but we'll go again as now she got the dunk on the kickoff. Doesn't have a great recovery on it, but she has boost to get there. It's gonna be a good chance to score too, as that ball in the midfield. Captain DRC will get to it, but without a boost to work with, there's not much he can do here as Alyssa B will catch up to this one. We'll take the block, but it's Captain DRC again to make it 2 and double his lead. He'll go off the back wall and set himself up for success. 4 minutes to go. Captain DRC closing in on that championship victory. As Captain DRC goes again. Back corner. Will pop this up high, but Alyssa staying close behind. Able to get that challenge though, and Captain DRC still a lot of boost. He's had really good boost conservation so far tonight. It continues here in game 4. As now he goes again. Alyssa was unable to get much on this one. She will pop it away. Captain DRC unable to put the ball in the back of the net. Alyssa just wants to get to the challenge. It's kind of tough to do so with Captain DRC. He's keeping himself up to pace. Down in the back corner. Alyssa waiting for that touch though. Very high, but not going to be at all a threat. Alyssa is still not really challenging here. I think Captain DRC have a lot of control. She's down by 2. She needs to take chances. That would have been a good one there. Just missing it. She will get the bump there. Resting his back wheels, actually. Captain DRC unable to make much of that play because of it. As a dribble, flick, maybe. Captain DRC just gets there in time. He's holding his minuscule lead for now. Still unable to add another, though. Alyssa B with some strong showings on defenses. Now she's been demoed out. Captain DRC showing up as the much stronger player right now, as this will be still unable to get on offense. What has been almost the entirety of this game. She's gonna make the block here, will do so. Captain DRC unable to actually beat her nearly as consistently as he has before. And showing a level of improvement from Alyssa. And those adaptations help her get to offense. As that ball, it's actually going in. Alyssa's gonna make the block here. Will do so, but Captain DRC with the follow-up! Oh, what a save on the goal line! He's got another shot on this one. This one won't come. Alyssa been bumped out, but she'll keep that ball away. And somehow keep Captain DRC at only a 2-goal lead. Still within reach for Alyssa, but Captain DRC takes us all the way back. Now it's a chance upfield, and it will be goal-free. Alyssa turned early, was hoping he wouldn't go for it, but that wouldn't be the case. Captain DRC had nets all the way. He's adding yet again even more to it. Looking to settle this series once and for all. Alyssa dunked off the kickoff. Unable to score on it too. Captain DRC should be able to make this 4. Oh, he's actually missed his shot there. He didn't like that flip onto it either. And we're in the final mid here. Alyssa actually keeping it very close. Again, considering the conditions she's under. Captain DRC will add another though. And he's looking just to pull away in the final seconds and take that championship. He's only 43 seconds away from that. 3 seconds away from a 4-0 sweep to win the grand finals. Alyssa waiting for his challenge, but unable to get that one through him cleanly. Captain DRC. Alyssa just trying to kick this ball away from him by any means possible. She does bump him out. It's an open chance the other way. Can she take one? Alyssa gets through. It's an open breakdown, but Captain DRC gets back. He's been bumped again, though. Still with the ball. Won't be able to score here, but he'll let time run out. No chance to come back. Captain DRC of Storm Racing Esports will win the series in a sweep and will take the championship with it. 4 games straight. A perfect playoff run. Captain DRC has won this match. But Alyssa B having kept it close in game 4. A real standing ovation for playing under for playing under COVID. Unfortunate way to end your season, but Captain DRC stood tall this time around. And will take the tournament with it. 4 games straight. And he'll be the champion here. Storm Racing Esports have now won 2 1v1 circuits tonight. An impressive feat for an org of that size. MDRC will take it. A 4-game sweeping. And he'll be celebrating for that as well. A big win tonight here for him. A big win, I think. We saw all tonight here again. We saw a 4-1 win earlier for Hardpoint, and a 4-0 win here for Captain DRC. And what an ending here as well. Storm Racing Esports, 2 championships in the 1v1 circuits. There's not that many of them. But I mean, this shows this org is one that's known to pick up some pretty strong 1v1 talent. Credit where credit's due. Incredible performance from them. But that's it for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining. That's hello, Red Falcons. Yeah, you missed it all. We just saw Storm Racing Esports win twice tonight. You can go look back. The VODs are all public, so you definitely can. Again, thank you all so much for joining tonight to the 40th stream. It means a lot for you guys to show up so consistently. Again, shout outs to you all on that. Thank you all so much. We're gonna end off tonight. Thank you all. We'll be back again very soon with action in a ton of other leagues, but for now, take care and be well. And we'll be back sooner than you know it.